Hey guys, Diamond Dave here with another cleanup video, and we're going to be doing things a little bit differently here in Sanctuary today with our good friend Bob the Builder. Now what we're going to be doing on this character, because many people want me to restore the Commonwealth, go from place to place. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do recorded videos of me scrapping locations and then live streams, because people seem to like the live streams of us actually building out the settlements. And we're gonna do this in order on this character so nothing breaks. Nothing breaks. We're gonna scrap Sanctuary, we're gonna make it a parking lot, and then we are going to do a live stream and build it, and then we're gonna go to Red Rocket, and then we're gonna go on to the next settlement, so on and so forth. I do need to figure out how to make locations like Concord and you know, like Diamond City, make those places have workshops, so that way we can actually systematically restore the Commonwealth on one game save file. Currently, most of my game is either on Zahia or on Nora. There's some locations and stuff going on Diamond Dave, but my Diamond Dave Nate character. But yeah, we want to keep this all in one spot, and I want to involve you. I want you to be a part of the settlement restoration process. So that's why we're going to be doing live streams, and it seems like you guys really enjoy the live streams I do. Thank you so much for attending those. Those brighten my day. Yeah, that's it makes me full of joy. Ooh, this clips. That's fine. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to just be turning this into a parking lot. We will be keeping the main road, and we will be building houses around it. I've got a ton of fun mods to use, and in my live streams you guys get to participate in that process. But first we do have to get rid of all this garbage. And we do have to be careful as well, because the scrap everything mod that I'm running, we can easily destroy the road, and we can also cause some complications with the environment. Now, Sanctuary Hills, I've done this a couple times. This was actually my very first scrapping video. This was my first scrapping video where we, yeah, when I started doing YouTube, like, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I just did it for funsies, and the audio was trash, the FPS was trash, it wasn't great, but thanks to time and experience, we're back, and we're having a much more enjoyable experience. We got some bloat flies we can scrap here. Come here. Come here. And because I totally forgot to mention this, we're just going to go from one side all the way down. Right? So we're going to go from the, you know, one side of the road, mop it up, and go down the other. We're also going to be doing, like, the backyards here, because, well, this needs to be a complete and total parking lot for what I have planned. We have very big builds in order, and since my YouTube community as well as new viewers want to participate and claim buildings, we're gonna need a lot of space. We are also gonna need a lot of resources. So this character will not be touched. It will not do quests. It will not, you know, really be used for anything except scrapping and, you know, buying and selling materials. It's really about it. I do not want to break this save file. I do not want to break the save file, but it's totally possible we could, just because when you scrap the Commonwealth, There's a lot of things that could go wrong here. Ooh, that's the road. That's the road. We almost scrapped the road there. We got to be extremely careful with this. Yeah, I do want to get rid of the, like, grass mounds. I feel like it just looks better when there's, you know, no leaves on the road. There's no grass in the road. We're probably gonna bounce in and out and do some quick saving. Just because, yeah, this can break, and this can break very, very easily. But this is the way to delete Sanctuary. Look at this, guys. So we took out Rosa's house. We're definitely going to put a house there just to cover up that little clipping we got going on. And since we're over here, we can... I'll pick that up later, I think. I'm not going to focus too much on the itty-bitty things right now. I just really want to get this hashed out because I'm excited for the next live stream, right? It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys, and I really enjoy just the Fallout community in general. The Fallout community has got some amazing modders, a lot of amazing viewers. It's great. It's fantastic. We get a lot of wood from this area, and we'll do this house last, I think, but I am gonna definitely bulldoze. I'm definitely gonna, like, bulldoze the house. Because, I've got an idea of what I want to do with that location. So that'll be, like, my designated start point, I think, in the live stream. We just need to get rid of all this noise. Strap yourselves in, because it's going to be like a super, super long video. Excuse me, no. Oh, why can't... Oh, there it is. And I do want to keep the retaining walls. I'm just gonna kind of bulldoze this spot quick, make my way back up the hill so we can continue on with Sanctuary itself, and I can pick up the pieces later on. Just want to give you guys a general feel for how this is going to look. We're also gonna do a full... We're gonna do a full settlement build, I think. We're gonna squash as many settlers as we can get in. I want to get, like, at least 100 settlers in this location. I think it would be fun to do to get over 100 settlers into a, Ooh, can I get this one? Maybe not, maybe not. I used to be able to get this one. I don't exactly know what happened, but this is a grass mound. I'm gonna leave that there for the time being. We'll just keep on keeping on. But yeah, it may break the game, and that's fine. Or not the game, but, like, it may kind of glitch out the settlement a bit, and that's okay. I'll do that. I'll do this corner later. I'll do this corner later. But yeah, it would be nice to have a fully functional settlement, 100 plus people, a shopping mall. I got the Singing Settler mod, so we can have, like, a little nightclub going on, nightclub lounge that people have wanted me to build before. We can do all sorts of interesting things here. And unfortunately, I can't fully reach. I can't get that one picket fence, so that could look interesting. Alright, here we go. Let's make our way back, and let's, I'm gonna do a quick save here. One of my favorite things to do is just throw on a Lord of the Rings video and to, just clean. Just clean. I have a couple characters where they're dedicated to cleaning for just my personal rest and relaxation. So check out the mods in the description down below, and you too can do what I'm doing here. Just be very, very careful. Mailbox, yes. And I want to keep this area intact. A lot of the grass mounds will actually break the environment here. So we're just gonna do like a superficial squish of the environment. We're just gonna like flatten it a bit. And I'm gonna get rid of the rock. And this grass mound, I think, these grass mounds have to stay as is. Because I remember breaking it on previous games. Let's just double back here, and then we'll just go to town. Grass. Grass. Alright, so that's been sufficiently bulldozed. Alright, now we can make our way, like, over to the houses here. I really like the Sanctuary Road aesthetic. Like, it's a very cozy aesthetic here. Especially when we, like, get it all cleaned up. And this we can just quickly bulldoze. And this house is the house with the duffel bag on top of it for some reason. And we'll just continue right around. You could tell I've done this before, right? You guys can tell I've done this before. If I were to, like, leave the houses, it would be a lot more time consuming, but since we're just annihilating everything, it's gonna be a nice, relaxing video experience for you all. Let's just jump over here quick. And you'll notice how I'm going just down the line of the sides here. That's the best way to scrap without actually getting the roads. Also, like, taking time to, like, assess where you're scrapping and to make sure it's completely, like, viable. You don't want to... Unless you do want to blow up the roads, but in my case, I don't. So I like to get, like, super close to the grass mounds, so that way I have more control over the scrapping process. I'm just gonna clean up this little area, we'll go back to the house. Okay, so this side is, that tuft of grass, I think, is just there. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think that's just gonna be there. And that's just grass. Okay, so we've got, like, a lot of this hosed out. Now we can come back here and... I'll pick up, like, the individual items later, because, you know, they're a little bit iffy to scrap. We can just get the obvious things. Like so. Just get the obvious things. And this house is almost done. Almost gone. And I'm gonna get rid of, this is gonna be gotten rid of. We're probably gonna build a house over it. That's typically what I do. We could also, like, save some of it. Like, save it and put a house in front. That depends entirely on what the community wants to do. And then we will... Oh, that was close. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get. Grass mound, grass mound, grass mound. I think I'm gonna go a little bit past the house here. Just so we can, double back and knock it out with impunity here. This is looking great. This is looking great. I'm really digging how this is turning out. Just change the time a little bit so we can see better. Isolate the house from the rest of the community. And scrap the bloat flies so we don't have to worry about it. Candles. This is the Halloween house. Did I miss some things over here? It looks like I missed some things over here. There we go. All right. Now, we're gonna be getting a lot of resources to, like, actually start, but I will have to, like, run around a little bit and collect more items so we can, actually go hard on the building of the environment. Maybe do some raiding, maybe... Yeah, definitely do some raiding, do some shopping. The whole 9 yards. There we go. Oh, we've got... Oh, that's causing the shadow. Alright, and then we can clean a lot of this up, I think. Ooh, I gotta be careful, because I can scrap the road from this distance. And there's Codsworth chilling over there, not doing a damn thing. Not doing a damn thing at all. He's just vibing. I mean, look at him. Like, look at this mess, and look how he's just floating around. Like, get it together, Codsworth. Oh yeah, we can get rid of the driveway. I thought it was gonna break the road for a second. I don't know why I thought that, but... Alright, and then we're gonna carefully just move our way down this line. Get the grass mounds out of here. To the next house. And I'll do the other side when I get to that house. Yeah, this is a lot of work the developers put into that we are smashing up. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you're not trimming these plants anymore. You are fired. He's a great butler robot, but he sucks at cleaning, apparently. But I guess that's okay. We all have our skills. Alright, now we get to scrap our beloved House of Tomorrow. And the House of Tomorrow is actually America's top-of-the-line, most modern house in the Fallout games. That's how it was marketed, and really, we could tell that Nate and Nora were very, very well-to-do. They were very well-to-do. Because there was a lot of financial difficulties with the resource wars. There was, you know, riots even. There was all sorts of social strife in America that the government did not want the average person to see. So Nate, being a war hero, being paid very well by the US military, along with Nora, who was a lawyer and makes huge amounts of money, they could in fact afford a place like this. And we are destroying it. Which, yeah. We are destroying it. I'll get rid of, I guess, the outer trees later. I do want to get rid of the fences and the hedgeries. Like so. Yeah, I'll get rid of, like, the outer stuff on my own time, I think. Watching and listening to Lord of the Rings or some obscenely long 4-hour video. I just want to get at least the groundwork laid for building. Building buildings. And we can start on that a little bit, I guess. Work our way around. There we go, look at this. Alright, we'll swing back. And yeah, a lot of the stuff can be picked up. You are special, we'll store that. And we will, I think we'll put in like working toilets somewhere when we get to the settlement build. Live stream. Ooh, Grognak the Barbarian, we can store that. I think pretty much all of this I can just pick up, right? Yeah, we're gonna do another quick save. We're gonna do another quick save. And then I'm gonna just bounce back into the thing here. I'm gonna bounce back into the workshop. And we can just continue our bulldozing adventure. Alright, so let's keep going down the sidewalk here so we can separate what we're scrapping to avoid the risk of destroying roads. Look at how far we've come, guys. Like, I think I can, like, do this, like, mid-section just a little bit, but I want to stick to one side at a time. And we'll finish up at Rose's house, I think. Now this is one of the areas over here back behind the hedgeries where the where enemies can spawn, so we're gonna put a ton of grenade launchers and missile launchers there. Alright, yeah, let's separate the road here. Let's come back a bit. And knock all this out. I'm gonna get a huge amount of wood from all this, so that's actually gonna be useful to start our building adventures. Alright, and we're just looking for shadows of things that don't, like, belong. So that way we can knock them out easily. We'll get a spot for dog meat, I think. We need to build dog meat his own house. Any shadows? No. Alright, we'll pick up the itty-bitty things later. And then I'll just get rid of these unwanted shrubberies for the time being. Because we're gonna need to, like, build missiles and stuff here, so... Alright, and then now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna isolate the road so we don't scrap it. Now doing the curves on this road can be a little bit challenging, so do be careful. Take your time, go at a pace that feels right for you. And just enjoy the process. Look at this. This is turning out so nice. Okay, and we'll leave, like, these sanctuary road bits here. Let's get on this side of the road. And separate this out just a little bit more, I think. Alright, now we hop back to this side. Alright, and this is... nice and, isolated. Looks like some clamped items were here. Alright. Oh, Brad Roach. Alright. And I think I'm gonna get rid of the footpath too. Wait, this gives ceramic? I thought it would be like stone, but okay, well. That's weird. I never noticed that before. I never noticed that it gave ceramic and not stone. So, you learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen. You learn something new every day. It's one of the reasons why I absolutely adore the Fallout 4 community, and just Fallout in general, because, there's always new things. Always new things. Always new things to be going on. To be going on. To learn. Same thing, right? Same thing. Why can't I? Okay, well. We'll figure out what to do with that piece later. And we're gonna make our way back around. Just gonna open up Sanctuary and make it as flat as possible here. Look at this. Yeah, we'll get rid of these big rocks, because we're gonna need stones for foundations as well. There's a deflated kickball after 200 years. That's funny. Lawn flamingos will go away. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Set game hour, quick save, and we will keep pushing. We are definitely going to keep the Sanctuary Hill sign, though. We are definitely going to keep the Sanctuary Hill sign because, yeah, it's... For me, it's a nostalgic thing, I think. I really love the sign. Let's get rid of the roof so we can see what's going on here. Oh, we have some isolating to do. We have some isolating to do. And some road work to do as well. Ooh, almost scrapped the road. That's not good. Yeah, this entire thing is gonna be the road. That's a grass mound. Okay, that looks good. Ooh, chemistry station in the back. I keep forgetting that's there. I keep forgetting that's there. Floating chairs and stools. There's another Nuka cherry here we can collect. Alright, we'll get rid of the ledger terminal and, like, all this crap. Ooh, this desk cannot be scrapped. That's a little bit interesting. Okay, so we'll do... Mark for delete. We'll disable so it doesn't, like, come back. Okay, look at this. This is... I'm feeling really satisfied with this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because this is coming out very, very nicely. It's a nice piece of land to build on. It's a very nice piece of land to build on. Extremely nice. Oh god. Let me get away from the road. And, okay, rad roach. We'll get rid of the rad roach. Let's get rid of at least some of this debris here. And we'll double back to begin isolating. Oh, aliens. Alright, now this section, we'll do a little touch-up. I'm not gonna go too overboard with this. I am digging all the fertilizer I'm getting, though. I'm definitely digging all the fertilizer I'm getting. From this. Alright. Looking nice. There's blood all over the place, but I mean, he's looking pretty solid. iBot. We have aliens, we have iBots. This stream has everything. Or this video has everything, I mean. Everything you could want, and then some. Let's get rid of the explosive sedan here. Now this part's gonna get really finicky. Alright, we'll do this corner. And we're gonna gently cross the street and make our way back to Rose's house to complete the video. This is... turning out nicely. Trash bin gone. That breaks. Alright, so we want to leave that guy there. Does this break? Not quite, so we're good. Oh. Maybe something does break. What did I do? Maybe that's just a bug, but I don't think I scrapped anything over here. That's fine, we can like squash stuff down there, so... Alright, and then now we carefully... There we go, look at this. Alright, now we're gonna go back and we're gonna do this side of the road to isolate the houses. We're just gonna carefully... separate. Can I help you? Okay, so that's, I guess, all part of the road. Mailbox with 38 rounds. Alright. So this is reasonably isolated. So then now we just go to town and... take down all of this garbage. I don't know why I just built that. Little case of operator error. And then we come around the house like this. And since we're here, I'm gonna do a little bit of this area. Right, because we got like a little playground here where children would play behind Rosa's house. That can go away. We'll make our way down here before we backtrack. And this... yeah, this does need to be picked up. So we'll just go to, like, I don't know, maybe here. And we'll just at least get the rubble out. There's a floating car engine. Yeah, I'm a little ADHD with my cleaning. I'm a little ADHD with my cleaning, but that's okay. This is going to be a really nice river to work with once this is done. And I don't want to scrap the terrain wall either. I'm kind of digging how it looks. Let's just get at least the cinder blocks and the trash out of the river water quick, and worry about that another time. Just because we are going to be putting water purifiers down here, and it's, we want clean drinking water, right? We want aesthetically immersive, drinking water. Alright, so that, oh, there's a tire over here. There are tires here, and there's more tires than there are vehicles now, so... I missed a rock. Okay. Alright, now let's just make our way back. And just look for leaves on the way down. Alright, now we're back, and we can finish this up. We got a couple more houses to do. Alright, so minus the little stuff, that is, that part's done. That part is done. With a quick save under our belt, we could just dive back in. And we're gonna go back to, isolating the street here. Perfect. Look at this. Oh, we hit the road. Quick save time. Okay, we're back, and I'm gonna actually hit this from a different angle because I don't want to have to do another quick save, quick reload. So, we're actually gonna be facing this direction, and we're gonna be following the curve around on the outside. I think my mistake was I was on the inside, and that led to the scrapping of the Sanctuary Road. So, that's okay. Thanks to the F9 and F10 hotkeys, the keybinds, we can just go back. And why is this not a grass mound? Is this a grass mound? I mean, there's grass there, but I feel like there should be a grass mound. Maybe not. That's okay. Now here we're gonna slow down a bit, and we're gonna take our time to avoid our previous mistake, because yeah, it likes to lock onto the road right here, as we have just seen. So we'll just get nice and cozy with slowing down. And yeah, alright. Keeping the road intact, in my opinion, is probably the most interesting, if not challenging, aspects of scrapping Sanctuary Hill in the way that I like to do it. I've seen some people online who just like to, you know, bulldoze the entire thing, and hey, that's cool, that's cool. But I definitely want to keep the road and the sidewalks and everything reasonably intact, so we could get a bit more of a nice looking environment here. Okay, I think this is where I tripped up. Yeah, this is where I tripped up. So we're good. Let me go back and hit some of this here. Get the roots out of here. Okay. Perfect. All roads lead back to Sanctuary, guys. All roads lead back to Sanctuary. Now, I could have swore it said grass mound, but I don't think so, so we'll poke at that one later. We'll poke at this one later. Alright, now we're gonna carefully do this area, because this area can also break very easy. Alright, we're at Rose's house now. We are almost done. This is looking hilarious. I love this. I love this. Let's, NPC stand guard. I do want to get rid of the, NPC sit down spots before we really go ham on this place. Because otherwise they will, like, hammer vertically, which is kind of annoying to me. Because they don't actually, improve it. They just... Yeah, they don't actually improve anything. They just... You know, bang on the walls and it makes a lot of noise. It doesn't actually do anything productive. Okay, so... Alright, now this is where things get interesting because we want to... I want to keep the foundation. I want to keep, like, this foundation, but I want to get rid of the carport itself. So here we're actually also going to have to be careful because this is going to be, like, a public... What is it? Like... workstations. We're gonna put a lot of workstations, scrapping stations here, right? So... we get rid of the carport garage, and then this stays. And then... okay. We just finish... isolating this. Okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to have a floating... I suppose I could have a floating workbench. Maybe I should have a floating workbench. Oh, no, this is a... yeah, we gotta keep the foundation. And grass mound. Oh, I got rid of the foundation. That's okay, we can... well, I think I can actually just slide something under this quick, so let's do that. Normally, I keep this area very flat, but, I'm too lazy to go back and do another quick save. Oh god. Alright. And since these things keep wanting to be built, here's what I'm gonna do. These things keep wanting to be built, so I will F2... surface snap off, and then, put that like this. And then let's slide it like so, and yeah, maybe something like that. And just another reframing here. Okay, there we go. Now I see a really weird shadow here. That's oh, we have weird saplings here. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. Look at how flat this looks, and Codsworth is still floating around doing absolutely nothing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to clean this up, but in the meantime, join me in giving a big shout out to my channel members. Channel members are amazing viewers like you who choose to support my channel in a much more personal way. They can hang out with me in Discord, see my life here in Mongolia, as well as get early access to all my videos, plus there are cool channel badges and emotes too for the live streams. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button on your favorite video. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time.